Hi friends, Krista here. Thanks for stopping by Books and Jams. I am back again for week 3 of my Christmas book exchange. I know it's starting to get a little dark in here. The light is not the greatest, but I just love sitting next to my tree when I open presents. So I have here today books 5 and 6 in my book exchange from Sarah, Amanda, and Lindsay. I will link their channels down below. If you've missed weeks 1 and 2, please check my description box so you can watch those as well. I'm really excited to see what these ones are. They have done so good so far at finding books that I've just never even heard of before, which is a lot of fun. And I can hear every time I move, my little tree jingles. You can't even see it. Maybe I should move back a little so you can see my hat and my shirt from Love and Faith. Joy to the world, the Lord has come. Yay! That's a little better. Okay, so I'm going to do them alternating this time again, and we're going to start with Lindsay. Book 5 from Lindsay says, this book requires a cold day, a hot cup of tea, and a soft blanket. And it has a map. Yay! We love a map. Lindsay especially. Whenever I see a map in a book, I need to show Lindsay. And I love a good map in a book as well. Who doesn't love a good map in a book? All right, let's see what it is. Hardcover. The Winter Soldier by Daniel Mason. I never heard of that. It has deckled edges, which I'm not a fan of, but look at that map. Beautiful. Vienna, 1914. So we're going to talk about World War I here. Lucius is a 22-year-old medical student when World War I explodes across Europe. He has never lifted a scalpel before, and as the war rages, he finds himself falling in love with a woman from whom he must learn a brutal makeshift medicine. It's going to have a little bit of a romance. It says, from the gilded ballrooms of Imperial Vienna to the frozen forests of the Eastern Front, from the hardscrabble operating rooms to battlefields thundering with Cossack cavalry. The Winter Soldier is a story of war and medicine, of family and finding love in the sweeping tides of history, and finally, of the mistakes we make and the precious opportunities to atone. That sounds good. And look, that does need a nice warm cup of tea on a wintry, blustery day. Oof, sounds good. The blurb on the front says, part mystery, part war story, part romance. That's perfection. All right, number 5 from Amanda says, sunny flying insects, bees, sunny flying insects, ladybugs, what on earth? Butterfly, ha, by Tana Lai. Oh my word, Butterfly Yellow. Tana Lai wrote Inside Out and Back Again and other middle grade novels. Is this middle grade? I've never heard of this. It looks like it could be. In the final days of the Vietnam War, Hong takes her little brother Lin to the airport, determined to find a way to America. In a split second, Lin is ripped from her arms and Hong is left behind in a war-torn country. Oh my word, I'm already heartbroken. 6 years later, Hong has made the harrowing journey as a refugee from Vietnam to Texas. She doesn't know how she will find her lost brother in this foreign land filled with people who speak hissy, snaky English. Then she meets Leroy, a city boy with big rodeo dreams. Oh man. So the sister is searching for her brother in the backdrop of, or the aftermath of the Vietnam War. Holy moly, that sounds good. I really did love Inside Out and Back Again. I haven't read Listen Slowly yet, but I'm excited. And this was a Scott Odell Award winner for historical fiction. Beautiful, beautiful cover. Amanda, thank you. All right, number 5 from Sarah says, tragic accident, running from grief and found family. Oof, I love books that deal with grief. I love a found family. This is a hardcover. Let's see. Tape. She's got good tape. Oh my goodness. Did you ever have a family? What? I never even heard of that. By Bill Clegg. I don't know who that is. The stunning debut from author Bill Clegg is a powerful story about a circle of people who find solace in the least likely of places as they cope with a horrific tragedy. On the eve of her daughter's wedding, June's life is upended when a shocking disaster takes the life of her daughter, her daughter's fiance, her ex-husband, and her boyfriend Luke. Her entire family gone in a moment, and June is the only survivor. What? She drives cross country, alone and directionless, away from her small Connecticut town. In her wake, a community emerges, weaving a beautiful and surprising web of connections through shared heartbreak. Holy cannoli. That sounds good. It sounds heartbreaking. I've never heard of this one. Did you ever have a family? Everybody all at once. Yeah, that's when I'm ready for a good cry. Interesting. Okay. I love this. Back to Lindsay's number 6 says, took a chance with this one. I hope you like it. All right. I love a little risky business. This is another one that got ripped in the box, but I didn't look, I promise. Eyes Turned Skyward by Alina Dillon. I've never seen or heard of that one. Brilliant dual timeline novel about a daughter discovering her mother's past as a pilot during World War II and the consequences of women's contributions remaining unrecognized. Female pilot, World War II, dual timeline. I mean, it was a pretty safe bet. That sounds really good. Unforgettable novel about the unheralded female heroism, the transformation of misogyny, inheritance, and ultimately reconciliation. Cool. I love it. This is so much fun for me. Book 6 from Amanda. Another hardcover. Says, another middle grade. This one is, quote, impossible. Impossible. What is it? I can't get it out. Oh, Fish in a Tree. I've been wanting to read this one. Fish in a Tree by Linda Mullally Hunt. I believe this is about a kid, a young girl with dyslexia, maybe. Everybody is smart in different ways, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its life believing it is stupid. Aw. Allie has been smart enough to fool a lot of smart people. Every time she lands in a new school, she's able to hide her inability to read by creating clever yet disruptive distractions. She's tired of being called slow and loser, but she's afraid to ask for help. After all, how can you cure dumb? Yeah, so I have heard that this is really good. I think my mom even read this and really loved it. Yay! Fish in a Tree. Thank you, Amanda. And the last one for today, another hardcover from Sarah, historical, local, I'll Meet You There. I'll meet you there? Somewhere we can go visit? Oh, let me guess. I'm going to say it's Monticello. There's a book called Monticello and it's bright red. And Sarah and I have talked about wanting to go there before she and might have to move away ever. I'm going to see if this is, am I right? My Monticello. I think I'm right. Yes! I'm so good. My Monticello. Da-da-da. By Jocelyn Nicole Johnson. This is, I'm super interested in this. I just read something. What did I read? Oh, Jefferson's Sons, that takes place at Monticello, and learned how much debt Thomas Jefferson was in. And I'm just really more and more interested in his life and the land and the situations there. A young woman descended from Thomas Jefferson and Sally Hemings, driven from her neighborhood by a white militia, a university professor studying racism by conducting a secret social experiment on his own son, a single mother desperate to buy her first home even as the world hurtles toward catastrophe, each fighting to survive in America. Yeah, I thought so. This is a book of short stories, which is perfect because I have a short story goal for 2023. So this has 6. This has 6 short stories in it. Sarah, let's go. Let's go to Monticello. You guys, again, with the books, this time I've heard of 2 of these and some authors I'm familiar with, but Amanda, here are the 6 books for today. Amanda gave me Fish in a Tree and Butterfly Yellow. Lindsay gave me Eyes Turned Skyward and The Winter Soldier, and Sarah gave me Did You Ever Have a Family and My Monticello. Another smashing hit, if you ask me. Woohoo! So many good books. So many good books. I would love to hear if you've read any of these. Are any of these authors or books familiar to you? What do you think about them? And don't forget to go check out Sarah and Amanda and Lindsay's channels today and see what books they gifted each other and which books I sent to them. And we have one more week, just one more week of gift exchange. And then it's Christmas. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate you being here. I look forward to chatting with you in the comments, and I will talk to you in another video very soon. Bye.